Hi everyone, this is LAR Games, and today I was exploring a little bit, and well, before we get to the rest of the event, I want to address this, because I found this while exploring, and I thought, might as well record my first time fighting it, since I hadn't seen it yet. So, oh, I should probably switch to the food. Here we go. Let's see what kind of boss this is. Perpetual motion.
Blaze over. Time to go.
Alright, not so bad so far.
Fate is upon you. I must leave no.
I wonder what character uses the stuff from this. Alright, that was easy, thankfully. I always appreciate a boss that has no annoying stages to it. Perpetual Caliber. Interesting. So this is near this thing. There's also something up here. Alright, with that done, let's continue on with the event story. 7 days left. There's this one last part to go, I think. Wonder how many people are going to want that new character that was introduced here. Because, I don't know, he doesn't seem particularly interesting to me.
Paimon wonders how Razor's class has been going. Sucrose, wait!
Huh? Noelle! This is the first time I've ever seen her in the story so far, since I have not done her her hangout yet. That's gonna be weird. Oh, I really should do all that stuff as soon as possible. Because, like, technically all that stuff has already happened. Because, like, those take place around the same time as release. You know, when they first released those storylines. This feels weird. This is one of the first times this happened to me, where I meet a character for the first time in an event or a story before or like after they've already been introduced somewhere else in the game. Because they usually do things before then. I like how this casually destroys people's strange conceptions or misconceptions that she's like 15 or something. Because it straight up calls her a woman.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, please stop her.
Stop Sucrose?
Whoa, you scared Paimon.
She can do whatever she wants.
What's gotten the two of you so worked up? Sucrose and I agreed to present the wine ingredient to you together. But when she heard that Razor will be showing up, she insisted that she won't spend a moment longer here than she has to.
Interesting, why's that?
I'm not good at dealing with strangers.
Aw.
Anyway, as long as the ingredient gets into the right hands, that's all that matters.
Oh god, I love Sucrose so much.
Oh, that won't do. We worked on this together, and we should present it together. I can't take credit for what you did.
It's kind of funny. This is the first time I've ever heard Noelle talk that isn't her saying, her fight lines and like all the gameplay stuff.
It's not about the credit.
It's about the social anxiety.
Wait, so does this mean the Knights of Favonius' ingredient is a product of bioalchemy?
Yes, it's a quadruple sweetness sunsetia.
Oh, that's quite sweet.
Quadruple sweetness? But aren't regular ones sweet enough as it is?
At least it isn't a quadruple sweet flower.
Also, why a sunsetia?
Okay, let me give you the full story. I love the scent of wine, and after reading up on the art of winemaking, I've grasped some of the key principles. In short, whatever ingredients you use, it's essential to include something sweet. In an attempt to select the most suitable ingredient, I gathered samples of all the sweet plants and fruits I could find in the Mondstadt area. Then, I tried them all in turn and took detailed notes.
Best made.
I also factored in the differences between the same ingredient grown in different locations. For instance, sweet flowers from Springvale are a little sweeter than those at Cape Oath.
Well, as long as Hutao or Fischl don't dress as a maid.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of work.
It was no problem at all. Just my duty as a maid of Favonius. The chance to source the Defender's will on behalf of the Knights of Favonius is a huge honor for me.
Noelle, your eyes are sparkling.
Yeah, so clearly Paimon and the Traveler here already know Noelle, so this is kind of... I messed up here. I really should already really know her well. That kind of upsets me. I need to do those. Oh, man.
But Paimon thinks it could be because of Lisa's brainwashing.
Anyway, I was worried that my evaluation would be too subjective if only I were involved. Thankfully, I ran into Sucrose the other day on her way out of the lab. Oh no! What is it, Sucrose?
Is he here already?
I just remembered why
Oh.
I left the lab that day. I was supposed to go and fetch some lab equipment we imported recently.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That look on your face seems to say you forgot all about it and have been in the lab this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault, really. I'll go and see Marjorie about the equipment shortly. Carry on, Noelle.
I will say her speaking voice is a lot more natural than, her voice when she's saying her combat lines. Feels higher pitched when she's doing combat.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Sucrose is a true professional when it comes to this kind of research. I showed her my list, and she made some extremely valuable suggestions.
Please, you don't need to go out of your way to compliment me.
I have so many compliments for you, Sucrose.
Noelle filled me in on the background of the whole situation. I was moved to see how seriously she took this task, even though she'd never even met Razor before. However, none of the potential ingredients she had identified were perfect candidates, in my opinion. What we needed was a fruit high in sugar and easily fermentable. After a final look at Noelle's list, I picked the Sunsetia sample from near Cider Lake as a basis, with a view to improving it.
I guess sweet flowers aren't very fermentable.
Using bioalchemical techniques, we were able to amplify the sweetness, then conduct a few tests to compare the results against the benchmarks.
Watching Sucrose work on an experiment when she's in the zone blew me away. Such focus and determination.
I wish I could watch that.
I already said don't compliment me.
Oh, you hurt.
Anyway, the result of our research is the Epsilon Series Tetrasweet Sensetia, Variation 63. And it's finally ready. The sweetness has been verified through rigorous testing, and the size and color are both optimal too.
63. Wow. I don't think she slept.
Noel shortened the name to Quadruple Sweetness Sensetia. Unfortunately, it can't be produced on a very large scale under the current conditions. But as long as we have enough for Razor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really need to taste it.
Traveler, there's something else I'd like to share with you.
I accept your marriage proposal.
Growing up, I was lucky. I was never the best at dealing with other people, but my parents never placed any expectations on me. They never said to me, "You need to be more sociable," or anything like that. They just said I should do what I enjoy.
That's good.
So, I'm well aware that I'm one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. Kinda putting Razor's situation in perspective there.
I haven't lived Razor's life, and I can't pretend to imagine what it must have been like. So, I don't know how much it will mean coming from me, but I truly hope he can find happiness and spend his life doing what he loves.
Oh, Sucrose.
That's generally the response people have to Sucrose, yes. Uh-oh. Well, that's unfortunate for you, Sucrose. Now you're gonna meet him.
Sorry.
Oh, she's gone. She just disappeared.
Teacher forgot about the time. Kept talking and talking.
That's all right. We were just chatting.
She's just
Whoa, deja vu.
gone.
Paimon said the exact same thing 2 days ago.
She was so fast.
Where did Sucrose go?
That's, I mean, I admit, I do have that impulse as well. When I'm not ready to meet somebody new, but I don't actually act out on it.
Wow, she disappeared the moment he opened the door.
She's using the power of the wind like Aang to just run his full speed.
Hello, I'm Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Hi.
Here's our ingredient for you. Oh, but I can't take full credit for it. I had help from an alchemist, but right now, she
poofed.
Right, yes. It's a shame she couldn't be here to present it to you in person.
Smells like potion, nectar, and animal crystal fly, right?
That does seem like something she would use.
Wow. Nothing gets past your nose, does it?
This Sunsetia is sweeter than ones I have smelled before. Clee said alchemy is amazing. It can make things better.
That's right. I hope that this sweet fruit will help you brew the sweetest wine.
Thank you all. When she has time, I want to thank her also.
Leave that to me. I'll figure out a way to persuade her to not work so hard all the time so that I can introduce you to each other.
I'm sorry, Sucrose, you're gonna have to do it.
Okay, I will wait.
All right. Now that we have all the ingredients, we can finally start making the wine. For that, we'll need a barrel, which, if Paimon remembers correctly, is waiting for us at the Angel Share stand. Bye, Noelle. We're gonna head off now.
Good luck with everything. See you next time.
Man, I'm so disappointed that this is how we... that is how I first meet Noelle. Because technically we already know each other. Story-wise.
Overall, I think this task was a success. Oh no! Sucrose's lab equipment! I should go help her carry it.
And she's gone. I wish I could also talk to Sucrus, but I have no idea where she went. It seemed like she ran off this way, or maybe she just, went out the door. Who knows? I have no idea where the actual lab is. I'd like to see it someday. Maybe they'll let us go upstairs at some point. Maybe there's a basement. Who knows? We have no idea what's up these stairs. Maybe there's a way down as well. Because there aren't that many doors here. There's, Jean's office, which is right in front for some reason. Clee's area. And the library takes up 2 doors. So I have no idea where, the other things could be. I guess it could just be a room upstairs. Oh, wait, but... it doesn't seem to be... there doesn't seem to be any doors up there. I guess it could also technically hide some doors, like, up there. Going up to, like, another floor. I do wonder how many floors it's supposed to have. I guess we'll see from outside. It looks very different outside from how it should inside, but still. Okay, so it's 3 floors. So there is 1 floor on top there. And potentially another, like, have another floor be, in those towers. Oh, and then... it's hard to... because this is not what it's like on the inside. They didn't really think about that. It's one of the things that does bother me a bit about Genshin. The relationship between interior and exterior designs, layouts. Is that Klee? Oh, Klee and Diona. First time I'm seeing Diona, too. Because I have not done hers either.
Over here! Look who it is!
So yeah, so we should know Diona. Now that I think about it, she has been mentioned before with the characters already knowing her. The main character and Paimon knowing her, so... oh, I've missed out on that, haven't I, as well? I really need to do those. It's starting to affect my... the flow of my gameplay. Story. The flow of my story experience.
Wow! It's Diana! Paimon was sure we'd run into you at the Cat's Tail stand sometime, but so far, we haven't seen you all festival.
That's a very tsundere-looking pose there, and expression. She's probably mad that we're making alcohol. Knowing what I know about her.
Ooh, traitors.
What?
Yeah, that's kind of funny. If I didn't know that about her, it probably wouldn't have been as effective. So at least I knew that much.
I'm so mad!
You don't need to do this. So we can when we're not ordering at the bar, is what you're saying.
Klee told me the whole story. So, this bright idea was a brainchild of you two? How could you? Razor is Daddy's friend. And he was a good influence. Right up until you got him interested in wine.
You're misunderstanding, Diona. This isn't for drinking.
Razor, you better promise me that you won't turn into one of those old booze hounds that drinks themselves silly, slumps over the bar, and bursts into tears.
Well, those are better than the alternative kind that I've had experiences with. The not so nice ones.
I don't understand.
Sounds like there's been some crossed wires here. Klee, what exactly did you say to Diona?
I told her that Razor's looking for his mommy with the honorary knight's help, and you both seemed really sad and said you needed some wine, so maybe Diona could help.
The funny thing is that despite their heights being kind of identical pretty much, it's clear that their maturity levels are incredibly different between Klee and Diona. Which is why Klee is probably like around like 8 or something. Diona's like around 12 maybe. But, you know, same character model because MiHoYo doesn't like making much variance when it comes to the actual models themselves. They wouldn't be able to pump out as many characters though if they didn't.
But before I finished, Diona said, "Klee, say no more. I'm getting involved in this if it's the last thing I do." And
Okay. Paimon doesn't even know where to start. Diona, it sounds like Klee left out a few important details in the story. Let us set the record straight.
Will she actually listen? Okay.
So you're saying Razor wants to make the same wine that his mother and father once made? So he can learn more about them? You better not be making this up to try to pull the wool over my eyes.
For the fur.
sorry, Diona. It was all Klee's fault for not explaining it properly. So, are you still mad? Or can you help Razor make the wine?
Yeah, just let her do it. It'll come out perfect.
I caught a bunch of fish for us to eat. And you can pack Todoko too if you want.
She's saying it like that again. I'll never get used to that.
I wasn't that angry. We're just trying to help. I understand. I just don't want Razor being led astray, that's all. That's why I may have raised my voice a little bit just now. Well, since none of you plan on drinking it, then I suppose I can help you just this once despite my reservations.
She does not talk like a kid compared to Klee.
But I need you to know that I'm a mixer, not a brewer. So
Oh.
I'm used to working with the finished product.
I
You
see.
really want me to start with a bunch of raw ingredients? That's fine. But I can't make any promises about how it'll turn out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yay! Diona is the best!
You can do it! You can do it!
Bunch of flatterers. Now watch this.
This kind of makes me actually want to do Diona's, I'm not going to say date quest in this situation, but hangout quest.
All done! That was quick! Now we just need to find a place to store it. We wait for a windier day. Does that mean we need to put it somewhere exposed to the wind?
Feed it to Venti. I'm sure that's what he wants.
Maybe Windrise? Very windy.
Yep, if you say the word windy, that's the first place on every Mondstatter's mind.
Cool! I want to come too.
Well, sure. It's not like you have any parents to get back to or anything.
I have to keep an eye on my foolish father, so I won't be joining you. Klee, come and play again some other time.
I will, I promise.
You know, because of Diona, I can't say I respect Drafal too much. Maybe I'll get some crystal flies while I'm here. Now calm down, guys. You're just gonna explode a little bit for me. Oh, one of them got away.
Next on the agenda.
It's 11, almost 12 p.m. Oh shoot, I missed. Oh no, it's here. Good.
Born of ice and frost.
And of course Venti is there. He's I'm sure he's willing to help us. Oh shoot. Help us part with that wine. Ooh. Can I do it? I did it. Oh, oh, I did it 3 times. Perfect.
What a curious coincidence meeting you here.
Is it now?
Hundefard, what are you doing here?
Well, I awoke to the most magnificent aroma in the air. After following the sweet scent of fresh fruit to its source, this is where I ended up.
You planned this the whole time.
Yeah, the fruit are super fresh and super duper sweet. I can smell it as well.
Yes. Oh, I remembered something important. Something that you have to do before sealing the barrel and burying it in the ground.
Giving some to you? Is that it?
What? We missed something?
Razor, do you still remember the scent of that half bottle of Thousand Wind wine? I believe there was a hint of bitterness in there.
Yes, there was.
And with very good reason, too. The source? This.
Dandelion seeds?
You're familiar with dandelion wine, right? Well, the people of Mondstadt believe that the wind can bring back the soul and also preserve memories.
How do they even make dandelion wine?
Dandelion seeds are like living gemstones, formed from the first wisps of wind in the year. People add them to the mix at the last second as a way of capturing the wind in the very moment that the barrel is sealed.
Man, the size of this tree is like tiny in comparison to the one that they showed in the anime adaptation, the trailer.
The memory of that moment is then stored in the wine for all time. So, Thousand Wind wine is the original dandelion wine.
Of course it is.
Wow. That's so cool. So now our story will be made into wine too.
As for why it always has a different scent, well, that's because people have the freedom to include whatever ingredients they want.
Of course.
What is it, Razor? What you thinking about?
In Mother and Father's wine, I can smell dandelion seeds, but I don't know what else. In my wine, there is a lot of friendship.
Aww.
I still don't understand my mother and father, but I still have you and everyone else. Everyone has done so much for me.
No, I don't know why people hate Razor's voice. I think it fits really well. I mean, yeah, it's cartoony, but that's fine. It's a cartoon character.
Farka, Teacher, Clee, Bennett, Uncle Brown Cat, Cold Lady, Grown Up with Fake Smile.
Wait. Oh, Cold Lady. Oh, Rosaria, right. Grown Up with Fake Smile is Kaya.
Gray Tough Girl, Person that Smells Like Animo Crystal Fly, Uncle Brown Cat's daughter.
So, Noelle. I assume Sucrose, even though he didn't actually meet her. And, obviously, Draft.
Green Bard, Paimon, and
Draft's
Traveler.
daughter. Diana. That's what I meant. I like how he actually calls us by his name, by our names.
I remember everyone. Making wine is hard work. Making this wine needed everyone working together. Hard work with friends? Not so hard after all. I'm so happy.
No. We're happy if you're happy, Razor.
Thank you. Friends are also Lupical.
You know, I know this actually has a meaning. Lupical means family and all that, but just reminds me of, like, the word in cats. I think it's like jellicle. That's so jellicle. I've never seen it, but I've seen uh, people talking about it, and that word. At least this is more defined compared to that.
Whether I'm human or I'm wolf, it doesn't matter. From now on, all of us are together. When I grow up, we will come back here, and we will open this wine together.
I do wonder when you would consider yourself to be grown up, because like I'm pretty sure, like at the start, he was like 17 or something. So maybe like 30. I don't know. I don't know how long he's willing to wait.
What a magnificent monologue. Even as a bard, I don't feel like there's anything else to add. All that remains now is to bury the barrel and wait for the fruit to ferment.
Just some 5 years or so.
We're finally done! Paimon feels like a celebration is in order. If Paimon remembers correctly, tomorrow should be Wind-coming day, right? Wow! The animal god is coming home!
Yeah, he hasn't been here already or anything. Also, it was never addressed by Jean that she knows that the animal god is just like hanging around here.
That reminds me. I haven't memorized the song for the toasting ceremony yet. I'd better get back. Friends, I shall see you all tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep tonight. Wait for the whisper of the gentle breeze to rouse you tomorrow morning. Then come and enjoy a performance by the greatest bard to ever grace the streets of Mondstadt.
I'll take your word for it. So man, I love the vistas in this game. Look at the city in the corner there. Everything is just... The LODs are so well done in this. Observe. Oh. A beverage most fine. It sounds like Venti said that. I think it actually is gonna stay there for, like, years, maybe. That would be interesting.
Razor, you were so cool back there.
Cool. But inside, I feel warm.
Huh.
No, not like that. When you think something's awesome, you can say it's cool or sweet.
Oh. But I think Clea is sweet.
Daw. That's adorable. Alright, let us wait, I guess. Here should do. That crystal fly mist isn't coming back. Wait, how long again? 10 to 14. The next day. Alright, that should be good enough. Wait, was that not enough? Oh. Thought it would be. Wait. Oh. For some reason I put the wrong time. Oh, I guess I was looking at current time.
Wind-coming day is finally here! Let's get a move on or we'll miss the toasting ceremony! Wow! So many people have shown up to welcome the Animal Archon!
It's not that many, Paimon.
Why is everyone crowded around the Angel Share stand?
Tradition holds that the finest wine of the Vinelasa Fest only goes on sale after the Animo Archon has tasted it at the toasting ceremony. Everyone's waiting in line for the big moment.
Ugh. So welcoming the Animal Archon back is just a means to an end for them, huh? What about you, Lisa? Are you here for Razor?
Yes, I was feeling a little concerned about him, but I just spoke with him, and he tells me that the winemaking went very smoothly. Such a relief. A glass of the festival's finest will go down smoothly now, too.
Wow, you too, huh?
Razor and the others are over there. You should go say hi.
Hey, there you are.
Whoa, what's with all these bottles? Selling your own homebrew now?
These are for Razor, from us.
Mommy said that everyone's welcoming the animal god today, and we need to give him some wine. If the animal god likes the wine, he'll turn into the wind and bless everyone.
So how is this gonna work? Because, don't think Venti's actually gonna show himself as the god of Animo, so is this like a Santa Claus type situation or something? We just leave things out and just, like, pretend he eats it?
We want the animal god to be happy, so he helps Razor. Oh, honorary knight! Look what Albedo let me borrow.
This bottle is from my dad. Luckily, I managed not to break it on the way here. It's just for show, though. I have to give it back to them afterwards.
How are you alive, Bennett?
Mommy said that the animal god can drink a lot of wine. She said if he wanted to, he could drink the whole of Cider Lake in one big gulp.
I don't know about that, but he'd certainly try if it was made out of alcohol.
So, do you think we'd have enough between these and the wine raiser's parents left behind?
Ah, Green Bard.
Everyone, I am greatly honored to be able to be here today. I have been invited by Acting Grandmaster Jean of the Knights of Favonius to perform a piece for everyone. Thousand Wind Wine.
What a coincidence.
It is some of the finest verse I know. I dedicate it to the wind and to everyone here with us today.
All of you 10 people.
Fill up the barrels and store
Ooh.
them away, then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites.
Oh, wow, okay. This is what I've been waiting for from Benji. This is the first time he's ever actually, like, sung something. And he doesn't sound half bad. Is there more?
How does this fine wine taste to the tongue, as Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom? And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true.
Ooh, I like this.
A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer, turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away as we wait for a windier day.
I mean, it's a little rough, but, not bad.
Pray tell, what treasure does this barrel hold? 'Tis wheat's greatest triumph, the true liquid gold. As it flows from the keg, what sound drifts by? Wind chimes in the boundless immemorial sky.
I mean, it's better than whatever the bards in Skyrim sing. Like, is more of a song than those things.
We raise up our glasses and voices in song as we wait for the wind to sing along. Where do we turn once the thousand winds take flight? To the tales of the lyre, to the sweet dream of tonight.
If this had actual music accompanying it, it would be even better. But, you know, there's no actual tune to sing along to here.
Dear friends, let us now open the wines.
I did like how it sounded, though. for the most part. And you know, I like the idea of hearing Venti actually sing for once.
To the Animal Archon!
To the Animal Archon.
To the tone-deaf bard.
There's no wind.
Don't feel sad, Klee.
Venti?
But why didn't he come? If the animal god didn't come home, is it because he doesn't like the wine we brought for him?
Of course not. You know, Klee, the wind isn't the only form that the Animal Archon can turn into. He can turn into anything. So today, he must have come back looking like something else.
Yeah, like a femboy.
Huh? Really? Maybe he turned into a Jumpy Dumpty.
Sure, Jumpy Dumpty it is. Hope you're listening, Animal Archon.
You could have at least made a gust of wind or two.
Razor, did the Animal Archon bring you a blessing?
Yes. I talked a lot with you all, and I learned a lot. Now, I am not afraid. I think that is a blessing.
Don't forget to save me a glass of your wine once it's finished fermenting.
I don't think so, but let's ask anyway.
Yes. We
Oh.
share together, and we remember together.
Interesting.
Yay! But now I'm getting thirsty.
We've all done a lot of talking. Let's go get something to drink, shall we?
Let's all get smashed.
I heard that the Angel Share is selling a new drink called Fruits of the Festival. Everyone's saying it's delicious.
Of course.
I want some! I want some!
Okay, everyone, let's go.
No alcohol for Klee. Ooh. I always love these pre-rendered cutscenes.
Klee, listen.
The wind! The animal god is coming!
Took you long enough, Venti.
Take this, crush it, and place it on the fracture. Listen, Missy. Promise me you'll
Interesting.
live on.
Guess that was Varka talking to Rosaria.
This is where you must stay. You are our only hope. Forgive me, Kaya.
Good, very good. That's my boy. I will always be proud of you.
Very family focused, this event.
After all the time we spent on it, the wine
Interesting.
still isn't ready. May as well leave it for our son.
Razor, what do you think of that name?
Oh,
Sounds sharp.
adventurer's name. Yes, I like it.
Razor,
That was interesting.
come on!
His mom having white hair makes sense. Does make me wonder about, you know, whatever happened to them. Hooray! Alright, done with the main story of this event. Very sentimental, very wholesome. Quite liked it. Razor is a character I actually like quite a bit. So, this is pretty fun. hope you enjoyed the main part of this, but I don't know if I'm gonna record the rest, like the gameplay stuff. I might. Oh, hello, Sucrose.
Hi there. Are you here to take a look at my stall? I have a lot of newly developed research products.
Okay, I'm gonna finish off this part here, and then I'll continue exactly right here where I left off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.